another episode of Last Day on Earth. Today we're returned, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with an absolute banger of a video in store coming towards y'all faces today, right here and right now, because let me just say, we're gonna be kicking things off by making our way over to our trusty steed, the motorboat. And I need to fill it up with a little bit of gas. We're gonna fill it up with some gas, and then we're gonna make our way over to the trusty steed known as the motorboat. And we're gonna go ahead and head over to the Dead Island to kick things off. What the last update did add to the game, which is the massive thing. Again, the Dead Island, the motorboat, titanium, and all sorts of jazz like that. We got some brand spanking new base upgrades. I can't wait to show off some major ones at that. We got a raid lined up as well. Like, look at that thing, just awaiting us. I can't wait to go and avenge myself. It's punny, get it? Because he raided us, and I'm gonna get my, I'm gonna avenge myself at a vengeance base. I don't know, just laugh at the puns. But then, most importantly of all, the reason that I am so freaking hyped about today, I mean, I'm hyped because of all the things I already listed, but what is truly breaking the hypometer and getting its readings off the charts, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got a secret new event that we're gonna be checking out, along with some new stuff over at the port too. But first things first, we're gonna go ahead and take down some of these groaners over here, and we're gonna be trying to do this in the most efficient way possible. We have been refining. Oh, mamma mia, here we go. We got a few of these stormtroopers coming our way. This is where the equalizer, one of the weapons that are dropped from the brand spanking new sunken crate, will become marvelously useful, because check out the damage it's capable of doing to our heavily armored comrades over here, known as the stormtroopers. I'm sorry, stormtroopers, you never stood a chance. So that is why we love to bring that thing along, because the equalizer, seriously, it's like its sole purpose, dude. It's like that robot from Rick and Morty. What is my purpose? You shoot stormtroopers. That's literally what my equalizer does, because that's what it's so good at, because it's special ability. Again, if you guys do not recall, it allows you to partially ignore the target's armor, and the stormtroopers are very heavily armored, and it literally ends up doing more damage than one of my fully modified scars. If that's not power, I don't know what's power. And hello, it does appear that we got a few zombies over here as well, but we're gonna go ahead and sneak our way into here and go ahead and get out. That's a zombie bear. What? Since when is there a zombie bear here? That's the, what? No, there's never been a zombie bear here before. How strong's that thing? Okay, plan B. I am gonna need to kill a few things before I start attacking that bear, because I got a feeling things may or may not get out of hand. Let's also not forget, we definitely want to go ahead and collect our hands. Oh, mamma mia, hello, groaner. Did not mean to use my equalizer on you, but so be it. You got a little bit of equalizer, baby. We definitely want to be collecting some of those fragments of the titanium armor suit, and we definitely am hoping that y'all are having an absolutely incredible day of the most amazing variety that does only keep on getting better from here on out. Whether that be for the video, bringing you a smile, bringing you a giggle, anything or everything like that, does not matter to me. How little bit of joy can go ahead and make its way into your day today. I'm just crossing my fingers and indeedly do. Woohoo! That's exactly what the joy do, because nothing else bring a smile to my face while I'm recording the videos and just doing all my own shenanigans, then knowing that hopefully as a result of my shenanigans and goofitude and all the stuff we're getting into, I might be able to bring a smile to your guys' face, you know, and spread a little bit of fan-freaking-tastic, this little bit of joy, a little bit of positivity, and make the world even as a very small portion of a better place. Now, hello, how strong? A zombie bear, 750 health, hello. Well, oh, he yells! Why does he yell? What happens? Okay, well, how you doing there, bear? I've never, oh, he's making me bleed. No, I don't like that. Okay, we gotta definitely hit him with the slow-mo, because this man, oh, if you guys can't tell, we brought Starsnipe along for the ride today. Yeah, let me just say, I think Starsnipe does not like coming along for the ride. That thing does 29 damage to us with all of the armor that we are rocking. Bro, this thing is a beast. Does this mean there's not gonna be a zombie, like a boss zombie in the other room, or like, what's the dealio with this? Okay, I'm just doing a little bit of bobbing and weaving over here, because Jibo freaking Lima. This thing is way more lethal than its freaking, the other boss that we encountered, like the other cave system sometimes. But see you later, zombie barrigator. You, my friend, were no match for me. Hello, and we got our hands on some big bones. Love a little bit of bones coming our way here and there, and okie dokie, back into the cavern we go. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having an absolutely incredible day. That does only keep on getting better from here on out, including Starsnipe, the adorable little kitty cat that we don't bring on enough adventures. Sure, Travis the turtle is freaking stewing like a beef stew back at home in pure hatred of the fact that he's not coming along for this adventure, but man, I gotta admit, we haven't brought Starsnipe along for an adventure in a while, and I think Starsnipe deserves some love. Also, if you guys can't tell, we brought plenty of things we will be requiring to collect all the titanium possible. And then we'll make a pit stop over to the sand location too, because we need a little bit of sand to refine all the titanium that we are finding. But hello, pale zombies, do you like my minigun? Marvelous, there's plenty. From where that came from. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. These caverns are gonna be a pretty solid area to go in and put the minigun to use a little bit. I don't really have an excuse to bring this thing out to play, and let me just say, from all of the raids that we do, I have built up a massive stockpile of this, like, of freaking miniguns, but they're just so limited in where they're useful. However, when it comes to clearing caverns of their zombie inhabitants, let me just say, I think they're pretty bloody useful, lads. Look at the number we're doing to them. All right, that was a bit of a too big of a group over there, but that's all right. We'll just go in and walk away a little bit. Spinner right back up. And bada bang, bada boom, goodbye to you. But yeah, I definitely want to bring Starsnipe along for today's adventures because, you know, Starsnipe is a kid, and I feel like we haven't been giving Starsnipe enough love as one of our many beloved pets. And let's just go ahead and get to mining some of this marvelous titanium over here. We should get about, once all is said and done throughout the entirety of the location, we should have about a stack of ore coming our way. Once refined, that should be anywhere from 6 to 7 titanium bars. And I believe after this run, we will have enough titanium to also craft one of the brand spanking, once everything is like nice and refined. Let's just go in and toss some high explosives over on this thing as well. And without further ado, bada bing, bada boom. Thank you very kindly. You can see we are at 4 titanium ore, and over here we will pick up a solid 6, bringing our grand total up to 10. You love to see it. But yeah, when we actually stream it over at twitch.tv/Starsnipe, which if you guys don't know, there's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. We are live every single Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you don't know what time that is, you can also go to twitch.tv/Starsnipe/schedule, where you'll be able to see what time that does start in your own local time zone, because there's like 24 time zones across the world, so the time might be different depending on where in the world that you do live. So it's a very, oh, hello, Stormtrooper. We're gonna want to go and use the equalizer on you, are we? It's just a very useful way. Oh yeah, we're gonna want to definitely run away a little bit because that frenzy giant is gonna be closing the gap on us, but then we'll go ahead and finish him from a safe little distance with the power of the pistol drizzle, baby. See you later, alligator. Marvelous. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could have just snuck past them too, but I was just playing things slightly safer because like that bear was inducing a freaking panic mode into me. But I believe there's like another piece of titanium armor that should have spawned. Oh, there you go. I literally walked right past the thing, dude. I gotta get me always checked to something like that, lads. But yeah, looking forward to see you all over there at that stream. We're live every single Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Like I said, twitch.tv/Starsnipe/schedule. We'll let you know what time that does start in your own local time zone. You definitely want to be making it out. Not only is it an awesome way of kicking off every single weekend, every Friday, right after work for me, from my Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job. But on top of that, on top of the face cam, on top of the live chat, and just on top of the awesome shenanigans we are getting into as a community in Last Day on Earth. If you guys go into your Last Day on Earth settings, click on this button, you can actually connect your Twitch account to your Last Day on Earth account. You definitely want a Twitch account, not just to hit our stream with a follow, so you should be notified when we go live, which is useful because sometimes we'll have like bonus streams going up on random days. Like sometimes we'll try to do like a Sunday stream if we can't fit it in, just give it like the schedule and everything like that. But on top of that, having an account is awesome because you can connect it with Last Day on Earth, and then every 30 minutes watch the stream. Once it is connected, whether you have your game open, you're grinding on your own, or you're just watching the stream, you know, just maybe have the stream open in the background, anything like that, as long as you're logged into your Twitch account that is connected to your Last Day on Earth account, every 30 minutes watching the stream, you have a chance of getting some free stuff sent directly to your inbox. Now that includes things like Special Forces pack from the store that cost money. Oh my god, Star, what? You are hacking? It says 0. Guys, no, this is literally a glitch that has happened on multiple occasions. Every time it happens, someone calls me a hacker. Yeah, please, allow me to try and buy some. Oh wait, I can't. I wish, dude. I wish I could buy these things for 0. That's not even $0, dude. It's literally just 0. I can pay in any currency I want. A grand total of 0. Yeah, every 30 minutes watching the stream, you do have a chance of getting your hands on some free stuff, including things from the store that otherwise cost money, like the Special Forces pack, old chopper skins that are no longer attainable, coins or rations and specialist packs, old chopper skins that are no longer attainable, like I did say, and even mannequins to decorate your base with, making it seriously an awesome way of cashing in on some rewards while having fun, relaxing, and just being a part of the awesome community we go walking over there. But all right, enough of that. Just want to make sure that y'all are aware of it, and also I did want to shout out our fan-freaking-tastic community over there on the live streaming side, because they are the ones who told me, Star, you are neglecting Starsnipe, and I am like, gosh darn it, I am. I got too many freaking pets, dude. Paul the Pinata hasn't even come out to play in a hot minute. What can I say, man? Our backpacks got more character than a freaking, a book. Like a really long book. I got more characters. We got more backpack characters than Game of Thrones. There you go. That's a book and an adaptation. That's a show. Oh, Mamma Mia. Okay, well, there you go. Enough talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to get things rocking over here. We're going to want to bring a lot of attention our way, and we're going to see how this goes, because we are definitely about to be swarmed. I'm kind of expecting potential death here, because there's about to be a lot of zombies coming our way, but hey, hello, McSwaggins, baby. Come one, come all, and shotgun rain. Marvelous. That's a big hit over there. Let's bring out the minigun. No. Can I shoot someone that isn't the freaking lurker? Okay, that's really annoying. The lurker is kind of blocking the fact that I'm trying to kill other people first. Dude, Starsnipe. Yeah, hiss at them, hiss. Marvelous. Do mind bidding, Starsnipe. Do mind bidding. We're gonna let these guys catch up a little bit here so I can hit them with a big old blast. Shotgun. Rain. Wow! Heads will roll on the floor. And there you go. Now we can take down the pale bloater. And down will go the lurker after a little bit of shotgun rain. Some stay dry. The lurker feels the pain. Oh, yeah, right in the legs. That's pretty painful. Yeah, so I don't know if we just got unlucky in the zombie bear spawner. I don't know if they updated the island or something like that, but it is very apparent that that's the first time I've ever encountered the bear in my travels. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if that's just like a random chance thing, or if they updated the freaking, if they added that like after the season or something like that. I don't entirely know what that's all about. Little bit cheeky there, lads, but hello. We're getting a lot of titanium. I'm not gonna lie, this white, like, depending on how much titanium we get out of this little ore right over here, this might actually be 3 more. Oh, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be the biggest titanium run you have ever seen, and I know titanium runs. This is incredible. Look at this. Look at this. We're gonna pick up probably what, 6 more over there. Look at that, 22 titanium ore. I've never actually been able to clear 20 titanium ore. We usually get like 19 or something like that. This time around, 22, which means we'll get a little over 7 titanium bars worth of stuff, baby. And that's not even counting the titanium parts, because there is still one more location where we will be capable. And let's just go and activate that barrel roll ability now so that thing starts gathering up. We're gonna be stanky lads too, but that's a-okay, because ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what we are going to be doing is making our way over here. Hello, how are you doing? Guten Tag, auf Wiedersehen. Hello, would you like some Wiener Schnitzel? I will happily offer you some. Just please stop attacking me. Yes, Groner, don't attack me. Marvelous. We gotta go. There's like a freaking movie scene where like the person just running off a freaking like island full of angry pirates. Except instead of pirates, so zombies and stuff with the treasure. And I would say that we did get the treasure. We got all 3 of the titanium armor parts. We continue leveling up our recycler back at home, by the way, which is so freaking wonderful, man, because we are so close to level 50, and that will maximize our chance of getting titanium bars from recycling the fragments of titanium armor suits. I'm not gonna lie, some of the raids we've gotten that otherwise might have been a little bit meh, we've started to find really good redeeming qualities, because like I found like truck saw blades and like zombie truck wheels. Otherwise, that's garbage. That is trash. Et tu, I spit on such loots. But you get a lot of experience for recycling those things in the recycler, so I'm not gonna lie, I've been enjoying it a little bit. What can I say? Okie dokie, artichoke. Now, shirtless man and adorable cat. Okay, first off, before I do anything I might horrifically regret, we're gonna put our most valuable stuff away into the motorboat. If we die by some awful turn of events, this stuff will stay. That's a given. Now, everything else is no longer given. All bets are off, baby. Shirtless man tackles the freaking desert over here. Luckily, though, we brought a nice little variety. Oh my God, look at that body fly. We brought a nice variety of weapons, lads, and this VSS will allow us to go ahead and take down some of these lads from quite far ways away. And holy guacamole, dude. What is this? This is the mother of all guacamoles. Look at all of the quartz and limestone we're about to be getting over here. Oh, Beck, fell beast. Yeah, you do not hit shirtless man and his kitty cat. Kitty cat has seen enough violence for today. I will not allow any more harm to be gone upon kitty cat. but quartz I will allow to enter the backpack that kitty cat resides in. See, the cat is really a true homie because he protects all of our loot. He's the guardian of our loot. That's how you know he's a true bro. You know, he's just like, you know, we kind of just like shove all of our stuff into that little backpack slot, and he's just out there like protecting it. Like, that's a real homie, man. That's why. Oh man, I wish I could feed him. I mean, technically, you know what? I've noticed some canned food go missing in my inventory. I imagine it's just the kitty cat getting Starsnipe, getting his fee, his security fee, you know, his salary. And you know what? Hey, I'm cool with that, Starsnipe. You keep doing your thing. Might even have to give you a bonus for being adorable. That thing's adorable. Seriously, if you guys don't know, by the way, this is so freaking cute. I think someone pointed this out during like one of the streams we were doing. Ah! I'm sorry you had to witness that, Starsnipe. Look at this, look at this, look at this. He's just like poking his little head out. Boop. Oh, he just hides it like that, dude. That's so freaking adorable. I'm sorry. Like, this is this is a backpack, by the way, that has, unfortunately, a lot of pain associated with it. If you guys don't remember, we got this cat from one of, I believe it was season 10 or season, like one of the seasons, and it was one of the ones that you get. Oh my God, that man just exploded. Not in a good way. No, whatchamacall, with the cat though, we literally, it was like one of the prizes you get. So the backpack was one of the prizes you get after you hit level 60 on one of the passes for one of the previous seasons. And let me just say, we had to get a ton of battle pass levels. We had to go all the way, I believe, above like, oh, no, not today. We had to get like above like, no, I definitely not today, plant fiber. I spit on you. No. Get out of here. That is absolute garbage. I don't want to see such shenanigans ever again. Okay, thank you for cooperation. And marvelous. Do a little bit of creative splitting and okie dokie. We can just go ahead and actually, this is the awesome thing too. Okay, and you just completely break my train of thought there. But this is the awesome, get out of here, you freaking piece of wood. This is the awesome thing, is once you fill in your inventory entirely like this, now all that's gonna happen is when we click that auto button, we're not gonna pick up like plant fiber and stuff like that. We're only gonna pick up things that we have the ability to pick up. Which at the time being, hold up, first things first, let's take down some of these schmucks from afar, and we have a raging Gannett to take down as well. The thing is, we can only pick up quartz, stone, and sand. I mean, we could pick up canned food, but you're not really, you know, you're not collecting no canned food bush. You know, there ain't no canned food bushes. You know, you might find a berry bush, not on this location, but you might find a berry bush. You're not gonna find a bush that grows canned foods. You know what I mean? So out of the harvestable resources, only limestone quartz, limestone quartz and sand are harvestable. So thus, when we click auto, we'll just automatically collect those things, man. It's a pretty sweet gig. I'm not going to lie. And it does seriously help expedite the process a little bit. Now, I'm in need of a shower, and I feel kind of bad for Starsnipe because I'm forcing him to inhale some potentially hazardous fumes, and that thing's about to break. So I just want to make sure, too, if one of your tools ever do break, just go ahead and, you know, split a stack or something like that, and free up a little bit of inventory room. And you might be like, Star, why are you collecting all of the sand? Because sand is actually an integral component in the creation of titanium. Because once we have titanium ore, we're not in the clear yet. We actually need to combine it with, I believe, some copper, some charcoal. No, I don't think it's charcoal. I didn't see the recipe. I don't remember it off like the top of my head, but I do remember that it does require copper and sand as well on top of some of the other things. So sand is definitely a good resource even after we finished repairing the freaking lighthouse. Oh, the sand. We can never escape it. The sand is all knowing. The sand is all encompassing. You know? And, you know, like a wise man from Texas once said, pocket sand! You never know when some pocket sand might come in handy. I might have to start using some as a freaking weapon or something like that. We gotta start innovating, but all right. Our inventory is full. We are smack dab filled to the brim with the help of Starsnipe guarding our backpack. We got everything that we need. Let's go and make our way back to the port where, ladies and gentlemen, even though I did say that we do have a raid lined up, we'll get to that raid after we show off some of the new stuff and the secret event of which I speak, and this all begins at none other than the harbor location. Star, you're piquing my interest. I know, my interest was very much so piqued as well, because ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we do know, this is the home that season 13 did add in, and as we know, there are quite a few things already very much so open-ended that appear like there's still gonna be a lot more to come at this harbor location. Obviously, him and his shindig over there, not to mention, if you follow me over here, we are going to have a freaking locked door to the laboratory that likely corresponds to that little panel that we did just a showcase. Like, come on, like, that's not ominous. But then on top of that all, we also do have this freaking submarine here, which appears to again tie in with the laboratory, and then a suspicious cargo ship. Lots of open-ended things. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry about that, I had to burp for a second there. Lots of open-ended things, and for good reason. Boom! What y'all are seeing right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was shared by the Last Day on Earth developers earlier, and without further ado, let's get to chomping our teeth into this, because you definitely are gonna want to see what it's all about. Hey, survivors, we'd like to start this week with shedding some light on what we're currently working on and what to expect in the near future. We're happy to see how warm you've welcomed the port update. And we're not going to stop there. Our plan is to develop and improve the added content, and the feedback received from you will help us with that. There are 2 big updates being prepared at the moment. As you already know, one of them is going to be dedicated to the creator and the other to the single player zone. Their release is scheduled for February and March, so it appears that season 14 and the creator update, which looks like it's going to be adding in our own very own bases, whether they be clan bases or like personal bases slash apartments that we're going to be able to customize and build in the crater, which is going to be obviously pretty freaking cool. That looks like that's going to be the update for February. They also say there's going to be a big update, so ideally it will have more than just that. I'm sure we will learn more as it continues to come closer, so make sure that you are subscribed with that notification bell. We will be keeping you all in the loop with absolutely everything about these forthcoming updates, and when the updates come out, we'll be checking them out absolutely ASAP as well and showing off all that they have to offer, so y'all know exactly what you're getting yourselves into, and you can maximize your own resources, because y'all know me, when something new comes out, I YOLO straight into their blind. You know, if there's some kind of shenanigans or a trap or a trick, hey, you know, live and learn, baby. We'll figure it out, but we're showing things off ASAP. But anyways, there are 2 big updates being prepared, blah, blah, blah. We're aware that you look forward to every next update, and we try to quicken every release as much as possible. Our main goal is to make the game interesting and full of activities with the quality level constantly boosting. We hope for your understanding of the waiting time and would like to thank you for that in advance. Almost forgot, we have a surprise to entertain you in the meantime. We got an event that is to be out quite shortly. Further details will remain uncovered, but we promise that you'll find out everything pretty soon. Thanks for your attention and support. Hugs, and ladies and gentlemen, that is huge. By the sounds of it, there's gonna be some sort of like a secret mini update adding in some kind of an event, likely to the single player side of things, before season 14 and season 15. Why is this such a big deal? We have not had a content update that doesn't correspond with the season update since the season system started. The season system has taken over updates pretty much, but it appears that that's gonna have a little bit of a reversal coming up, which is a very, very bright sign. Not to mention the fact that it's gonna be some more shenanigans for us to get into before even season 14. So they said it's coming very soon. Maybe this will be something we're gonna be able to check out this week. If so, I can't wait for it. But yeah, so we're gonna get some kind of like a secret event. They haven't mentioned much, if anything, about it, unfortunately. But there is going to be some sort of a secret event that we are going to be able to participate in. That's likely to be on the single player side of things. And it's likely to be some kind of a new location that will appear on the map that we will be able to go to, because that's usually how like limited time locations are in the Last Day on Earth. Now, what could it be? Potentially, it could be like a Chinese New Year thing, because usually Last Day on Earth does have an event for Chinese New Year. So potentially it could be a little bit of one like that. Or maybe even something like completely different, and maybe they're just like, what would honestly I think be super cool is if this like event might be like a permanent new event that pops up on the map, like an airdrop, for example, or like a chopper event that they're just adding in like a random update. That would be so freaking cool. Last Day on Earth, I'd love it. but I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high. I think that this might coincide with the Chinese New Year's update, like, you know, involve some kind of an event around the Chinese New Year, which nonetheless is going to be very cool to be able to check out, because y'all know me, I'm a sucker for new content. I love seeing new things added in, so I can't wait to see what that secret's gonna be all about, and we are definitely gonna be checking that out absolutely ASAP. But then we also do have talk of that other big update. We got the big update coming in February that is going to be multiplayer slash creator focused. Hopefully we'll have some new zones. Maybe I'd love to see something like a bunker location, like a co-op dungeon that we could go to in multiplayer. I think that would be really sick. But I do think like having our own bases to build up is also going to be very cool as well, in terms of like having that kind of like feeling of progression. Because I mean, one of my favorite parts Last Day on Earth is having your own base to call your own, which by the way, we still got some base upgrades we're going to show off in just a little bit too. But then that other update, which appears to be slated for March, is going to be dedicated to the single player zone. Literally earlier in this text blurb, they talked about how they want to develop and improve the added content. And well, by the sounds of it, it appears that this next single player update is going to focus around the harbor and continue to improve upon it. And well, we already know for a fact that the next major thing that is being teased within the harbor is that laboratory location I showed, as I did show off a little bit earlier. I could go ahead and show it off here again on the lickety split, but we do know for a fact that in this new location, you know, they do have this whatchamacall, other reputation thing that we need access to the laboratory first. But this appears like it will be an extension of this like existing delivery system. I guess it's not going to be delivery though. It's going to have something to do with the laboratory, but nonetheless, it is going to improve upon and develop the reputation system. So that fits in very nicely. It expands on the harbor, it develops it out, and it honestly does slot in really nicely. So far, some of the indications do appear that season 15, season 14 to be the multiplayer update, creator update coming in February, then season 15 coming in March, appears like it's going to involve the opening of this doorway, which honestly, if that is what is added in this season, Last Day on Earth has turned an entirely new corner. That would be the first time in years. Some of y'all who are super OG players who have been around for a long time will know exactly what I'm talking about. If in March we get an update that adds this laboratory location after getting the motorboat and a new island location on the north back in at the end of December, to get something like this in March already is unheard of for the past few years in Last Day on Earth. If you guys want a feeling for the last time we got a big content update before the harbor happened, pretty much over a year ago, back last December, not 2020 December, 2019 December, the ATV update was added into the game, which was pretty freaking big, man. It involved the ATV, Bunker Bravo, the swamps, and even this Fort Moss event that involved us literally being able to like build up and kind of defend like a second base, which was really freaking cool. Very expensive, don't get me wrong, but pretty cool if you did want to invest the resources into it, and it did help you build your ATV and whatnot. But yeah, and then before that, the last major content update before that ATV update was like also around a year or something like that, man. Like Last Day on Earth has suffered through a bit of a dry spell when it comes to this new content, but season 13 appeared to be turning that corner. Even season 12, which added in like the temporary Genesis base that kind of like was our first iteration of the delivery system. Season 13 iterated and improved upon that, not to mention placed it permanently into the port, added in these new locations to the north, not to mention some pretty cool teaser stuff like the oil rig over to the north as well. I don't think season 15 will involve the oil rig. I think that is definitely at least a few more seasons out, but I mean, the laboratory would definitely be a step towards the oil rig, and a pretty major step at that, not to mention that be a major update, which again is why this is so exciting. Last Day on Earth, if they release 2 major updates within the span of 3 to 4 months, I'm sorry, but this hype train ain't stopping, baby. That would be something we have not experienced in literally so long in Last Day on Earth. And this is coming from someone who has played Last Day on Earth literally since like the month that it came out. I've been playing Last Day on Earth forever, y'all, and this could seriously be such an incredible sign, not to mention further developing and hopefully making multiplayer more promising. But then on top of that, to have major content updates like that, and this one that's rumored to be coming in March from the developers themselves, and what it is likely to include, That is seriously insane, and it seriously has me so freaking excited. But let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below about that secret event, which, by the way, is also really freaking promising as well. Let me know what y'all think about that secret event. Let me know what y'all think about these February and March updates, what y'all think about that March single player update, and what it will add to the port, because personally, the stars, no pun intended, are definitely aligning for the inclusion of that laboratory, which is like, so freaking promising, baby. But go ahead and let me know in that comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what every single one of y'all do have to say. And while you're at it, don't forget to smash the like button or gently tap it. I feel like the like button has experienced a lot of smashing lately. Maybe be a bit gentle, you know. But anyways, here's what I was talking about, lads and lassies. Let's go and get things cooking. I forgot the titanium ore in the boat. That's okay. I will go back and grab that. No need to sweat it. Star, what was that I just saw? What do you mean? What did you just see? I don't know what you are talking about. Oh, you mean this new section over here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? That is right. A bit of a base expansion has indeed occurred. We had a few freaking like metal floors and metal walls kind of scattered. Like we had one here earlier, one there, and one there, just due to the fact that we needed steel floors to be able to put down some of these workbenches. So I finally thought to myself, you know what? Why don't we connect all of these and actually create a bit of a new enclosed steel room? And that's exactly what we did. We still have our kitchen over here, nice and safe over here. We got the kitchen and we got some food. Gotta keep the kitchen safe in the mess hall. But yeah, we have done a major base expansion in that regard, and we have been able to a little bit more permanently protect some pretty valuable chests from the possible ne'er-do-wells that would otherwise try and break into our base. And yeah, we definitely protecting some goodies, baby. We definitely protecting some goodies. So definitely want to be able to give you all a bit of an update on that side of things. And definitely feels good, man. Feels good to go ahead and expand that with a lot of the steel that we have been hoarding from raids and locations that we have been doing. And it is another major step towards my base revamp that I want to do, because I want to be able to, I mean, ideally, once we have all of our chests protected inside of like steel, so I might need to do a little bit more steel expansion. But once we have all of our like chests protected, I want to be able to use the extra room that we have for more trophy rooms and like decorative style rooms. Also, I'm not gonna lie, it has made it significantly easier for me to travel from this room, because I deleted that wall over there, to this room. Little side note, I just had to put that in there. But then I'd love to be able to like do more like themed rooms, and rooms that have a very specific theme to them, like our freaking furnace room over here, ideally with like a few of the freaking fireplaces, for example. I think that that would be pretty cool. And even bigger and expanded trophy room. Like there's so many things that I want to be able to do that, you know, being able to expand, like expanding our base will help us attain. But now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know we could bask at my base forever. I mean, no, I'm probably not forever. I feel like, you know, you've seen the newness and whatnot, right? But definitely, I'm so excited for the prospect of, you know, us like being able to expand things out, because like realistically speaking, once we do have like our chests protected, then we can kind of like expand out and do kind of more decorative things with our base. Because if decorations break, it's not as bad if a raider breaks into a decoration. If a raider breaks into one of these chests, yeah. Red alert, baby. Freaking code red, DEFCON 1. You gotta sound the alarms. Okay, we got bad things happening, right? But little bit going to be more manageable in this regard. So definitely some promising stuff over there. And obviously, as that does occur, we will be keeping y'all in the loop. And let me just say, once we do have all of like our stuff protected like this too, we might not need to do the honeycomb stuff anymore. Even though y'all know me, I constantly praise this tactic for protecting your base. It's the cheapest way of doing it. It's not the prettiest, but it's the cheapest. And well, we might finally move away from the honeycomb that's been protecting our base for the longest time. The mama bee known as Star will be leaving the nest and moving into a sophisticated freaking palace. Okie dokie though, let's send it. But first, let's make sure that Lexi comes along for the ride, because that's right, the freaking the reality show you never knew you needed. Starsnipe and Lexi, and the adorable adventures of the two cutest little pals in Last Day on Earth. What can I say, dude? They deserve their own like detective show or something like that. Like I could definitely see a detective like cartoon, you know, or just, you know, real life documentary, you know, one or the other. I really think that, you know, there's room to compromise, you know, flesh out the specific details and whatnot. But there's seriously, man, it's a sitcom just waiting to happen. There's definitely gonna be some storylines. Like I gotta say, like this adorable little cat and Lexi the dog, they definitely go out and solve freaking like apocalyptic mysteries in their free time, you know? I can't be the only one that thinks it's like, it's the only logical conclusion, but I don't know. Logic, baby. Let's go and get to this raid, and oh, baby, there's some steel protecting the base, so if we can break in through one of these walls and hopefully tap into the steel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what steel usually means. If you got steel walls, you're protecting good stuff. Case in point, my base I was just showing a little bit earlier, so hokey dokey. Without further ado, being the gentlemanly gentleman that I am, how does it go? Bada bing, bada boom! We are in to disappointment. So it appears that is encased entirely in steel. Okay, well, at the very least, we do have a few chests over here that we can break into. We'll see what those do contain for us. And hold up, first things first, though, we got a little bit of enemies over here coming our way. Lexi, please help out a little bit. Oh, baby, it's time for some shotgun rain. Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Shotgun rain. Another fast bite catches the train. Shotgun rain. Woohoo! Yeah, that man caught the train. Freaking one-way ticket to doom. Brought to you by me, from me to you. Yeet! Oh man, I don't know what it is about the freaking shotgun and Last Day on Earth. Like, I genuinely think a shotgun raid. Dude, I think something is literally coded and programmed into the game where the shotgun just has like the most extravagant freaking kill animations, man. I feel like the zombies put on a show every time they get shotgun rained to their freaking doom, baby. And okie dokie, a little bit of copper ore. I appreciate that, and not the worst thing to find in a raid, because that can translate with a few of the resources into steel, or in our case, it can be utilized once we turn it into a copper bar to create titanium. And over here we got, wow! Let's go, baby, some redemption. That Kalashnikov 47 is a sight for sore eyes. I'm not going to lie. My hope for this base was starting to become like a little ember in a snowstorm. But now, it is a big ember in a snowstorm. I mean, don't get me wrong. The base definitely could have been better, but that AK is a very awesome thing to find, because AKs are one of the best weapons in the game, especially if you do have the right wombo combo of modifications to pair with them. And not just that, it's just a freaking Kalashnikov 47, dude. Not to mention the electronic circuit ain't too shabby either. So what I would say, if you guys do stumble across this base in your own free time, is obviously assess your own situation. Every situation is unique, but is this base worth breaking into? It doesn't have a lot of loot, but it does have an electronic circuit, and if you don't have enough electronic circuits to build your acid bath yet, that could definitely come in handy, because the acid bath is a huge thing to knock out, and it does require 5 electronic circuits to create. So it does at the very least have that. The steel plate is a nice little cherry on top. Obviously not the main course. That main course of the AK ain't too shabby. So for the cost of 1 C4, there are definitely better raids out there, but without a doubt, there are worse raids than this too. So I don't know. I'd give this raid like a 6 out of 10. Like, I don't know. I'm also a nice guy, so I feel bad giving a raid a bad rating, unless it really freaking deserves it. You know, like you use multiple C4 to get nothing out of it, which, by the way, I have done before. Please don't remind me. Positive thoughts. We had a pretty solid raid. Hard to go wrong with that. We did get tossed Shawit revenge, so I'm pretty happy with it. I think actually the copper ore might be my revenge loot that I did actually loot back, so I don't think the copper ore would be included, but the AK electronic circuit and steel plate, not the worst things in the world, and the chopper wheel too. So, you know, depending on your situation, I mean, if you're level 150, you probably have a chopper by now, but anyways, I digress. With that said, done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is going to start bringing it end to this episode of Last Day on Earth. Let me know again in that comment section down below what y'all do think about this news of this new secret event, what y'all think that secret event will be, and what y'all do think of these up and coming updates, and how hype y'all are for them, whether that be the February update, the March update. Because I can personally say I'm optimistic about the February update, but I'm hyped about that March update and seeing what happens with the harbor and the fact that Last Day on Earth appears to, again, have some content seriously coming in the pipeline. So I definitely got a smile on my face with that. But with that said, with that done, that's going to start bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.